It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Now let's take a look at the Longhorns' opening lineup. And it's going to be the Longhorns off the tip. Here's G. Shoots. Tiny grabs the board. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. 5 to shoot. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's G. Fires for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. G passes to Money. To the middle. They swipe it. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Tiny. Stripped away. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The jump hook comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Mr. Perfect. That one, no good. So the Longhorns will take it the other way.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense. Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Tiny. Down low. Low block shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Texas trails by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To end the cold streak, Tiny grabs the board. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Mr. Perfect, and it's blocked. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Chance to see stats for money.
Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work, averaging about 15 points, 2.5 steals, and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Takes the three. Mr. Perfect can't hit. The Longhorns with the ball. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Here's G. Misses the layup. Pass to Tyler. Here's Mr. Perfect. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Money with the rebound. Money's got his 4th rebound in this one. And G has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's a good screen inside. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Mr. Perfect looking to end the run. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5. To the inside, Texas moving it around. Here's G. A three-pointer, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Mr. Perfect. That 3 off the mark.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Dishes to G. Texas needs to get off his shot. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 9-point Longhorn lead.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And this gives us a chance to highlight the rookies with the most assists here in the second half of the season. Take a look at Skinny, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
He's making progress in his first season in the league, and his command of their offense and opposing defenses improves every time he takes the floor.
Now here's Goodwin. Clutch the pass to Big Red. Here's Lee outside. Ramsey with the rebound. Now Texas with it. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Pass to Skinny. And it's blocked. Fires the three. Big Red, no good. Texas leading by 9. Here is Skinny. 8 points his last outing. Now here's Sanders. Doc, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here is Skinny. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. They get a hand on it. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
.146 left in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Sanders with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Inside. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Big Red passes to Andrews.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And the pass to Money. 109 left to play here in the first. Here's Skinny. And Texas tacks on 2 more.
And throw move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for clutch. The Longhorns with the ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Money. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the middle. Lee with the steal. Goodwin feeling it out. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Here is Doc. Here's Garrison. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And the Longhorns lead by 10.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Texas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. Hey guys, what's your take on Texas so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Around 24%. Not a good showing here. We've got Lee. Good one out there with Big Red. And it's Andrews in at the 3 spot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Tiny, he's checked in for Lee. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Texas leading by 5. So on the floor for Texas. Skinny is out there with G. And there's Doc. Then there's Sanders. And it's Ramsey in at the 5. Here is Skinny. Offensive rebound. Ramsey. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Big Red passes to Andrews. Here's Big Red. Passes to Tiny. Here is Skinny. Down low. It's tipped. Texas moving it around. Kicks to G. There's the 3. Tiny grabs the board. Tiny's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. For Texas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Texas.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And I don't know if
Shoot 2.
everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Hitting a rough 22% so far in this one. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
There's the dish to G. From downtown. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
To the paint. Here's Andrews. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Longhorns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Number 35. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. And the Longhorns lead by 12.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Sanders with the steal. Pass to G. And it's denied. Out of bounds as Texas keeps possession.
Longhorns ball.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Texas, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Fast break, Texas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Longhorns have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Number 35 at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with the 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
Pass to Tiny. Over to the left wing. And a miss there on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From 11 feet away. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2 and around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Andrews. He's got 7. Shot clock at 5. They need this one. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Longhorns leading by 14. Here's G. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Longhorns, number 39, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Money's checked in for Texas. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Lee. Here's Mr. Perfect. Screen by Lee. Here's Mr. Perfect. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Lee with the block. Here's Mr. Perfect. To the left side wing. And nothing is falling for him right now. Texas leading by 16. Here's G. He's got 5. Takes it from 10. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Texas making a change here. Ramsey's checked in.
All right, here's a look at stats for Mr. Perfect. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. Averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And even without that 3-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Andrews. Can't hit from 12.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Lets it fly. And that one hits back iron.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's G. He's got 5. Moves back up, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And the fans clearly don't like that call.
A rough 22% so far in this one. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Goodwin. This one for 3. And out of bounds, the Longhorns will take it. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Well, you look at money, 5th in the NBA. Very crafty player.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Here is Skinny. Puts up a 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Mr. Perfect. There's the pick. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Sanders checked in for the Longhorns. The Longhorns with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Over to the wing. Doc the pass to Money. Here is Doc. Now the pass to Skinny. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Money. Scores off the crossover. And the Longhorns lead by 19.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Lee. Dishes it to Goodwin. The pass to Andrews. Right wing. Now Goodwin. 7 points in the game. And they get it back. Count it good. Mr. Perfect's got 5 now. 58 seconds left now here in the second. Here is Skinny. Tries from 10. Doc uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Goodwin missing. Texas leading by 19. Money passes to Skinny. Fires from 14. Rebound by Andrews.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Another shot. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Texas with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance.
We talk about this. When something works, keep going to it until someone stops it. They've been living in the paint shot.
Some people in the stands are already leaving for the exits. They're tasting that barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
And let's focus now on the two opposing guys who were battling in the first half. There were sparks out there.
Two guys clearly battling for the spot, both putting on a show. You just hope it doesn't become an all-hero ball.
Yeah, it's the scoreboard that decides the real winner in the end. That's pretty profound on my part, don't you think?
Yes, it does.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Only 21% from the field so far. From 11 feet away, here's Tiny. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Longhorns leading by 18, so on the floor for Texas. And the basket is good. 15 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Shoots a 3. Texas grabs the miss. Money's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the wing right side. G off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He has 5. Out of bounds, Texas takes possession.
Texas ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Stolen. Here's Money. Shot from 12. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Texas keeps possession. Here's G, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
49. First personal foul, first team.
Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams.
And you have to be impressed if you look at the rebounding numbers from last season. They ran a number of guys to the glass, which led to plenty of second chance opportunities.
That free throw good from G. And so he hits both. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The Longhorns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Launches a three, and another miss by Texas. G's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Fades away. That shot off. So the Longhorns will take it the other way.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
From the arc. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's the screen. Trying to get something going. It's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Number 16.
Clutch the pass to Mr. Perfect. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Oh, that's blocked. It's blocked. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Tiny. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Money passes to G. Tiny grabs the board. Tiny's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To end the run, and the jumper is on the mark. He has 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
So the Longhorns call timeout. They're first. Here is Skinny. Off with the layup. Skinny's gone. Only 1 of 7 here from the field. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 5. Shoots from the right block, and that one is good. Mr. Perfect's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Longhorns leading by 21. Pass to Don. The jump hook doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 7. Texas grabs the miss. Money's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Fade away. Misses off the left iron.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Mr. Perfect to the inside.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Here's Money. Pass to Skinny. They set the screen. And Texas hits again from deep.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
The kid is checked in for the Longhorns. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Texas.
You really got to like a lot of the things about the way this offense is flowing right now. Just a solid overall approach in terms of knocking down threes at a high clip and scoring in a variety of other ways.
Only 21% from the field so far. Here's Big Red. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Sanders pulls it down.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Big Red. Lee finds Goodwin. Sinks the triple. Goodwin's got 10 points in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Money. Good D by Lee.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Good one. Passes to Lee. .149 left to play here in the third. And out of bounds. The Longhorns will take it. And to look now at the big men that have been spending some time outside lately. The top three-point shooters among centers and power forwards since the All-Star break. You look at Cowboy, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. And, of course, Big Red, he's right there as well.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
Yep, and once you do that, you're going to open up the lane. And with the threat those guys pose on the perimeter, an opposing defense has no way to deal with that.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the right side. On beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. The pass to Skinny. Shoots from the high post. That's good on the jump shot. Skinny's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
.35 seconds left in the third. And Texas tacks on 2 more.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. With some arc. Ramsey with the rebound. Ramsey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Texas in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Blocker out there with Clutch. Then there's A-Train. Then there's the Prodigy. Passes it to Cowboy. The fader. And he overshot that one, missing, hitting only 21% from the field so far. Machado the pass to A-Train. Pass to the Doctor. To the left wing. Here's Clutch. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. A-Train, good. A-Train's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Simmons. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to the doctor. Picked away. Here's Clutch. There's the pass to Cowboy. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Passes it to Clutch. Inside. Here's A-Train. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Longhorns. There's the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Texas.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
First one falls for him. And Simmons drops them both. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's A-Train. And he banks in the layup. A-Train's got 6 points in the quarter. And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Pass to Herrera. Simmons with it. Cans it from downtown.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Machado. To the wing on the left. Here's A-Train. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, third
Yeah,
team
easy
foul.
call.
Shooting for the home team, number 8. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Here's A-Train after Texas picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's the Doctor. Pocket 6. Into the lane. Got a piece of it. To the middle. The pass to Herrera. And Texas hits again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's A-Train. And it's Cowboy with the rebound. The Longhorns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Clutch. Texas moving it around. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. A-Train, the pass to Machado. Here's A-Train. His three-pointers off the mark. Texas shooting the ball at 42%. To the inside. And that one's good by Herrera.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin. In 25 years, there'll be another list.
Passes to Clutch, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Money's checked in for Clutch.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Clutch. Here's Mr. Perfect. Down low. Here's Clutch. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
High arcing shot, and that one's good by Herrera.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Tiny, and a missed layup.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Tiny. And there's the pass to Mr. Perfect. Doesn't go for him. And Texas the other way now. Now Texas with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Herrera. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
And the first one at the line is good. Goodwin's checked in for Mr. Perfect. And Texas making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Being a dismal 20% for the game. Clutch the pass to Goodwin. Here's Clutch.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
He lobs it up and out of bounds. The Longhorns will take it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And Texas making a change here. G's checked in. For Texas, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Kicks it to Goodwin. Can they get it? Cranes the three-pointer. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
On the floor for your home team, number 49.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Longhorns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. Here's G. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for Texas, number 39. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Sanders checked in for the Longhorns. Good on the second free throw. Here's Clutch. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Fast break, here they come. Here's G. Finished off the break.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now here's Goodwin. Throws it up high. It's deflected. Sanders with the steal. Here's G. And so it's Texas taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.